Hello people, Fisaya here. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel I talk about faith, lifestyle. I also review books and magazines. Hope you are doing well. My new subscribers, I'm very grateful. I promise by God's grace not to disappoint you. And my returning subscribers, thank you so much for keeping me going. I am super grateful. So yet another question from one of my subscribers. Yes, about the UK school system this time. Okay, so and the question is, do I need to pay school fees for my child? Let's get started. So yeah, there are public schools in UK, which is state schools, government-owned schools, and you also have the private schools. Okay, and the public school, very good school, very sound. They use English to speak, to teach, obviously. But at some point they introduce a bit of French and maybe Spanish for for some schools, but naturally or ordinarily English is what is used. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I think some people might think they don't use English, but that's just stupid. What have I said? Let's start again. Do I need to pay school fees for my child if I am taking my child to any UK school? No. You would only pay school fees if you're sending your child to a private school, privately owned school. Okay, so once your child is 3, you have to apply by the December of the year your child turns 3. Okay, so if your child turns 3, let's say in May or April or December or November, by December, before the end of the year, if you've registered in that in the local government, in the borough, they will send you a letter to tell you that your child is now almost school age and you have to apply. Okay, so usually it's an online application and you apply for your child, and the child will start school September the following year. So say for instance you apply for your child in 2021, your child will start in 2022 September, or if you apply for your child in 2022, your child will start in 2023 September. Okay, so you don't have to pay. It's completely free of charge. You just need to worry about maybe school trips. Sometimes they ask you to it's not even paying, they ask you for just for donation, they call them, because by law they're not allowed to force you to pay for anything. Okay, they ask for donation. And if your child is having school dinners in the key stage 1, which is from reception to year 2, you don't have to pay anything. Okay, but once your child gets into year 3 up to year 6, then you have to pay. That is if your child wants school dinners. Okay, school dinners are just hot meals being prepared by the school kitchen or being made available by the school kitchen, and includes most of the time a main meal and a pudding. Okay, but if you don't want to go through maybe paying anything for your child, you can give your child a packed lunch. Okay, so once the children in your class are having school dinners, your child can have packed lunch, and if that's what you've chosen to do, especially if your child is a fussy eater, so that your child will not starve, just give them packed lunch. And to be honest, the school dinners are not very expensive. They're not the money that will break the bank. They're very cheap, depending on different cantons, different local governments. I can't tell you specifically this is how much the child would be charged for payment. So for some schools, they ask you to pay weekly for their school dinners. Some people say monthly for the school dinners. Some people say on the day. So if you decide, maybe your child doesn't want packed lunch for the day, or maybe you're running late, it will be easier for the child to have school dinners, then on the day you can pay for the school dinners. Most of these schools have links that you can use easily, or apps that you can download on your phone so that you can pay for your child's school dinner. Okay, so I don't know if I've missed anything else, but it's free, completely free. But if you want to go private, then you have to pay for everything, school fees, everything inclusive. Obviously some things will be free, but it will be part of what you have paid for. Okay, another thing I need to mention is the school uniform. For the state school, you can get the uniforms anywhere, maybe Sainsbury's or Tesco's or M&S or John Lewis. Any of these shops will sell them to you. Okay, and they are very easy to find, easy to maintain, and even sometimes some of the schools do like a sale. So if you think it's too expensive, or if you think, oh, I can't be bothered to maybe buy, maybe you just don't want to buy new clothes for your children, maybe you have, what could I say, maybe you're trying to save the planet so people can reuse clothes, or you want people, you just want to save the environment. Okay, maybe you don't want to keep buying new things, because I know there's some families like that don't like new things. You can wait for when they are doing the sale. Usually before the school starts in the new year, they always have sale, so you can buy clothes for your children. And to be fair, in those school sales, there are very good quality clothes. They are not torn clothes, so don't feel, oh, because it's not new. No, they are real good quality, washed, clean. They are not torn. They don't have bad stains or huge stains on them. Obviously wear and tear, but they are not bad that you can't manage. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to pay for state schools, but for privately owned schools you have to pay for your child. I hope I've been able to answer your question. Another thing before I leave that is, for the state school, once you do the application, before I forget, they will give you a school that is not far from your house. Okay, proximity to your house, most of the time where you can walk to easily. You have two choices. You can either accept the offer, or decline the offer. So if you decline the offer, that means you don't want that school, and the government will try and, if there is space, give you or offer another place to you. But if there isn't any other space, you have to wait, maybe keep your child at home until there is space. Or you can homeschool your child. That's another thing you can do. If you think the educational system is not for you, you can homeschool your child, and or you can just accept the space while you're waiting for the other space to come up. Okay, so because I know there are some people that maybe they live not far from a school where it's not very good, and as a result they don't want that school. Another thing you need to watch out for is, before you look at the school that is right for your child, think about the Ofsted rating. So Ofsted rating, OFSTED rating, is kind of the educational body that checks the school, investigates, and make sure that they're doing the right thing. Make sure it's outstanding, that is the best school. And then there's also good, which is also good, like also not too bad. And there is I think there is poor, bad. I'll try and look for the rating and put it somewhere on the video. Okay, so anyway, let me know if I've answered your question, and if I haven't, let me know what I've missed out. Okay. Thank you so much for listening up to this time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Till I see you next time.